Hi, thanks for joining me today. In this video, we're just going to discuss irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are verbs which do not follow a traditional spelling pattern that other verbs would ordinarily follow. And I say this in the context of tense. So we have, in this case, present and past tense. Present and past tense is usually reflected by a changing in the word itself, where words are appended to them for verbs. For example, like if I have a verb in the present tense, like pull, let's say, and I had already done it, so I've got my present tense, which is pull, and I've already done it, which is past tense. In order to reflect or show that it is the past tense, I would add the letters ed to the end of it, right? So I pulled, the wagon. Another example would be grab. So grab would be the present tense of this verb, and to show that it has already happened, following my spelling rule, I'm going to take that final consonant and double it. So I grabbed, but then again, you have your, let me go ahead and switch back to the green to be consistent. I've grabbed it, so it's already happened. Now, again, those are for regular verbs where I would just add ed to show that it's past tense, to create its past tense variant. Instead, with irregular verbs, you have to be mindful of the fact that the words themselves change entirely, insofar as their spelling will be completely different. All right, let's go ahead and look just at go and do, two verbs which are typically used incorrectly when transitioning from present to past tense. And so with the verb, and I'll go ahead and segment my page, so with the verb go, the spelling of it changes entirely in its past tense to went. Same thing for do. So do, being the present tense, changes to did. You do also want to keep in mind that with your subject pronouns, so it could be any combination of I, we, you, or in this case a collective pronoun they, you always start obviously with your subject pronoun or subject, and you want to make sure that instead of writing something silly, like for instance, I, we, you, or they goed to the store, right? So I've added ed to the end of go to change it to a past tense. That's not going to work. So for this, I know that I need to strike it and then rewrite it as went, right? And the same thing for do. I didn't doed something. Instead, I did something. All right, so again, very brief video, but a nice reminder to have that when using the verbs go or do in the past tense, note the fact that it is irregular and as such does need to have its spelling changed to reflect that past tense. All right, great. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. Appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.